Hey everybody, hello to all my Dominican Route family. Uh, Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm coming in early. I'm gonna start coming in early just to make sure everybody can hear me. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me good, even though I'm a little sick, got a little small fever, and we have a great topic today. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. My cousin Nicole and Manuel, they're gonna be on the live. Quan 1993, what's up, brother? Um, I'm sucking on a hot toddy right now and got a little fever and a sore throat, but my cousin Nicole and Manuel gonna kind of run it. Thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. I appreciate it. Uh, I'll be in the Dominican Republic in what, 8, 9 days. So I'm excited about that. Uh, Mr. Pepper 05, good evening. Good evening. Um, As y'all can see, I'm kind of sweating a little bit, um, sweating this little fever out of me. My cousin Nicole, she will be kind of running everything. Cole Lee, she'll be running everything, and Manuel, they'll be on. We're gonna be Manuel have a lot of questions to you all about gays in the United States, and you guys can ask him questions also. But he wants to know about. I guess he just saw what happened with the killing with the in the gay club or whatever, and Manuel wants to know about that and why is it like that? Because he doesn't see I guess you have gays in the Dominican Republic, but they're not attacked and they don't shoot up their clubs and things like that. But I'm gonna let Manuel speak on that. I'm gonna let Nicole Lee speak on that. Um, this is kind of like I'm just jumping in early before everybody come on. If y'all have any questions for me before, I'm not gonna be doing a lot of talking today. As y'all can see, my voice is gone. And but Nicole and Manuel, they'll be kind of uh, Joshua. What's going on, Joshua? Um, Nicole will be coming on. She's coming on right now. I'm gonna bring her in. And look, Miss Sharonda already has a question, but I'm gonna let Nicole kind of take over.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Hope y'all
You
having
hear
a
me?
good night. What's going on, John?
You headed home?
Yeah, I'm about to pull up in just a minute.
No problem. I'm gonna I'm gonna mute you, and then when you come back in, just let me know when you're ready to come back in. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Love you.
Love you.
All right. So my cousin, she's actually on her way home right now. I'm just gonna send the shout outs real quick to everybody. Y'all thank y'all so we have a lot of good things. I'll be in the Dominican Republic in 9 days. Wait, 9 days on the 5th. I'll be there, whenever the 5th is. And every week we're gonna have like a different person, like in the river or on the beach, and that's one thing Manuel and I decided to do. And then we have like 3 or 4 things. Nicole, she's gonna be doing some things with the live also to kind of spice it up. Of course, we're gonna have Brother Rico on there often. We'll have Manuel on there, but we're gonna be doing different segments of different things. So the Dominican route is really about to take off when I get back to the Dominican Republic. Of course, we'll be doing the baseball thing with the little kids, but we're gonna just show all kinds of different aspects of the Dominican Republic and from different people, and not just me. It'll be everybody. It'll be a lot of different people. Manuel, he's really excited about like being a part of the Dominican route. Nicole, my cousin slash manager, she's excited about it also. So if y'all have any questions today, Manuel really brought up this topic. We're talking about Manuel wants to know why is there so much hate with gay hate crimes in the United States. So he really wants to know about that. Y'all got to excuse my voice, um, but I'm gonna send shout outs real quick to everybody. Miss Sharonda, hello, hello. Quan 1993, uh, Mr. Pepper, '05, MLB, Joshua, X Strolling. Shout out to y'all. Y'all can hear me all right. I know my voice is kind of messed up, but I guess y'all can. Somebody asked, you got the flu or did you catch a cold? I don't know what I have. I know I'm sweating a lot. I tell you, I'm sweating a lot, and I'm sucking on the toddy, hot toddy. Oh, I know what I'm missing. I'm missing something. I'm gonna add a little bit more Jack Daniels to it. I'm not a huge drinker, but somebody said add a little Jack Daniels to your hot toddy. But anyway, wow, that's strong. I put too much. But anyway, Nicole, are you ready to come on in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Hey, cause we waiting for Manuel to come in, and oh, let me finish sending my shout outs. MLB, X Strolling, shout out to y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, hit that like, and Terrence, hey brother, how you doing? Um, hope you feel better soon. I appreciate it. I know I'm getting better because y'all know when y'all start sweating that fever out, you start feeling better. So it's just it's a bug or flu going around right now. I don't know what it is. But Terrence, can we talk about dark skinned Americans maybe profile detained in the Dominican Republic? Yeah, Terrence, we will talk about that. Um, but we won't talk about it today because what my team has talked about, Nicole and Manuel, what they have talked about was staying on that subject, and I need to do a better job at that. So we are really focusing on staying on the subject at hand. So as we improve, we will, but that's great. Maybe we can talk about that. I heard that uh, dark skinned people are being profiled in the Dominican Republic, even their own Dominicans. I mean, Dominicans are also because of what's going on in Haiti but yeah, we can eventually talk about that. But today we're talking about just Manuel wants to know about the gays in the United States and why is there so much hate crime. So Nicole, I'm gonna let you take over first. Wait, hold on, Nick.
Okay.
Shout out to I. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Harris Potter, thank you so much. Uh, Kia, hola friends. Hello, hello, hello. It's good to see you all the time on the channel. My voice is not good at all, Nicole. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you take on over.
Okay, yeah. You know, we were doing this mostly because Manuel had a lot of questions he wanted to ask, especially following everything that happened in Colorado. And we definitely want to keep this whole night respectful, and pay our respects to those people who were injured or killed, or
Right.
those of you who had loved ones there that, just were in that space that was, concerning for you. Like we have the utmost respect for everybody in whatever way, you know, in whatever way their life
Yes.
is going for them. So just everybody remember to be respectful. It's a real thing, We understand everybody has their opinions and their sides, but we just want to keep it safe or keep it cool. I'm sorry, I saw my dog. I was afraid I was gonna run him
No,
over.
no,
I
you
don't know how
good.
he
You
got
good.
outside.
Yeah, yeah. And just to yeah, I want to just kind of just copy off of what Nicole said. I don't have anything against gay people or anything like that, but at the same time, people die and people are being killed for no reason. And my condolences to all the families. And it's just so sad how someone could kill someone for no reason, just to walk in a club and kill somebody. But Manuel saw that uh, on TV in the Dominican Republic, and he wanted to open this subject up. So he'll be he'll be coming in right now. He'll probably be coming in the next 5-10 minutes. But hey Nick, I'm gonna go ahead and answer a couple of these questions. Is that okay? And everybody, make sure y'all stay on subject, stay on the subject. as much as you can. That's one thing we're going to focus on. Our channel is getting better and better. We're going to be doing a lot of things once I get back to the Dominican Republic on the 5th. But let's try to stay. I know y'all have a lot of questions for Manuel. I know some women try to hit on him sometimes. Um, and, but y'all stay on the subject, stay on the subject. But as long as y'all stay around the subject, we're gonna answer the questions. I'm gonna pass by a lot of the questions. I'm gonna be a little tougher because Nicole and Manuel want me to be a little tougher. They say I'm a softie sometimes, so I'm gonna be a little tougher on these questions. So these questions that don't have anything to do with the subject itself, I will kind of pass y'all by, and now I'll come back to them if I have time. But for the most part, if we're gonna stay on the subject. Yo, you look good, cuz you just glowing today. You look great.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, yellow looks good on you, and gold they looks good on you. So uh I'm gonna answer these couple questions, and then I'm gonna let you go ahead and take over. My voice is killing me. Josh asks, "Are there a lot of gays in the Dominican Republic, Coach?" Um, I haven't seen a lot of gays. Now, every now and then, like when I go to the club and things like that, or to the disco as they call it in the Dominican Republic, I do see a lot of transgender. They kind of they be in the little pockets, and I even speak to them, and some of them even know me, and they'll give me a hug or they'll shake my hand, and I give them a hug, like and even a couple of them took pictures with me, but because they know me in San Cristobal, and I'm not what they call it, Nicole, when you kind of scared to take pictures with gay people and stuff like that.
Homophobic.
Homophobic. Thank you, cuz I'm not homophobic at all. So um, I take pictures with gay people, with transgender. It don't matter. I really don't care about that. A person is a person, and I love people for what's on the inside of them, and I really don't care. I don't care what people think about me. So, but that's a great question. I do see gays sometimes in the stores and things like that, but uh, it's pretty much the same. And a lot of times I don't even know that person might be gay. Now you might see gay people that kind of have an extra twist or something like that, but or they kind of use their hand gestures and things like that. But I really don't see a whole bunch of gays in the Dominican Republic. But I hear there's quite a few gays in the Dominican Republic and in Puerto Rico. So anyway, next question. Race and being gay is a huge issue in the United States. It's sad. Yes, yes, yes. Um, Manuel's going to be coming in. I'm going to let you take over because my throat is my voice is really bothering me. But I'm going to chime in every now and then. But I'll click on the comments and you can kind of read them.
Okay, sure.
David, go ahead and answer David's if you want to, unless you're not ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, David Beans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, race and being gay is a huge issue in the United States. It's sad. Yeah, we do have a lot of things that people have to deal with, especially for those who are, you know, a minority and gay, and then they have like the duality of getting both of those things, and I think that's a part of what makes it harder because it's like it's just compacted on. I forget what they're called. I don't know what they're called when it's like um, the ways that like um, I'm sorry, I'm trying to stay up with y'all.
No, you
The
good.
ways
You
that
good.
things can happen, and it can be like, you can be discriminated on being a woman and being black. Like it's layers to it.
Right.
Multi-sectionality. That's what I think it's called.
Yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
sorry, I'm trying to get situated too, y'all.
Manuel said he's about to come on in a couple minutes.
Okay, great.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Let me answer
Let's
this question.
see.
Why are you not in
Why
the
are you
Dominican?
not in the Dominican?
That's that's DJ. That's DJ. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. That's DJ. I think that's my son. He knows he knows I'm gonna be in the Dominican on the 5th. He trying to be funny. Okay. Um, Yeah, that's how's the weather in the Dominican. We're not answering that question. Um, go ahead, Nicole. Here's the next one.
I noticed a lot of trans people are dying too. Yes, that's definitely. Um.
No, you missed one. You missed one. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
which one? The
I put I
woman.
put it I put it up on the front on the
Oh, how's
screen.
the weather? Oh, the woman who's
No,
from
no,
North Carolina.
no. The one that I do you see it on the screen? I might
Yeah.
not have it. Okay. Miss Price.
Yes, I see it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Okay.
Sexual.
Okay. Okay.
The
Next
woman.
next thing. We go to the next one. Let
Okay.
me know if you just want to go next. Just say next.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
A lot of trans people are dying. Yeah, a lot of trans people are dying. It's sad that people just some people are just miserable and will find ways to look down on people in a multitude of ways. Unfortunately, so
Right, right.
I don't quite
That's
understand
so
that
true.
mindset because I feel like, hey, especially as Black people, sometimes it seems kind of awkward. Like I don't think that the struggles like necessarily line up one to one or anything like not that they should be measured but just like it's always interesting to me when like people who are like oppressed like push that oppression forward to others. Oh, did we
Right.
lose John? Oh, there he is.
No, I can hear
So
you. You kind of in and out. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Let
I
me
don't know
log on
what's.
through my
Go
computer
ahead.
and
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
come right back
Manuel's
on.
about to come on.
Okay.
I'll take over until you get situated. No problem.
All
So
right, thank you.
I have a couple. I have like three gay friends. It's that. As a matter of fact, I had a gay friend. He just passed away. Um, his name was Dewan, and he was very close to me. Um, we were really close. He never tried to hit on me or be disrespectful or anything like that. We were just really really good friends, and I never tried to uh, twist his leg and tell him say, hey, you don't need to be gay, you don't need to do this, you don't need to do that. So um, that's just not my place. I've never done that, and we've always been real good friends. I've had people just because I'm so friendly with everybody to assume that I was gay. And of course, I get hit on by men. I get hit on by men sometimes. I'm not gonna say all the time, but uh, even on the channel with comments and things like that. And I don't have any problem with it. And I let them know that hey, I'm not gay. And then like some guys even want to meet up with me, like at a restaurant and sit down and talk to me. And I always say, well, that's when I was with Brenda. I was like, yeah, me and my girl will come. We'll be there. And that's how I kind of get out of it. But I can kind of see where it's going. But I let them know that I'm not interested from the jump. So let me bring Nicole in, and I'm gonna bring Manuel in. What's up, brother? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yay, the gang's all here.
How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. How you guys doing?
Good, good. We
Yeah.
will. We This team is really starting to form, y'all, and I'm so excited about what's going on. Before we get started, I want to say, man, you did a wonderful job with the what do you want to call it, the small interview or whatever you did, the piece with slaves. God bless you.
Well, that was that was not an interview because I hold on.
I said it wrong. I'm sorry.
God bless the truth is
That's
what we
right.
say. When somebody sneeze, when you saying something, that's God like blessing that statement. So it's always God bless the truth when somebody say something.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I just went to that place. I was pretty. It's far from my house, but I was doing something around that area, and I said, "All right, I don't think they know about this, so let me show them." A lot of people don't even know that that place exists.
Wow. Yeah. Hey, you gotta take me. You're gonna take me back there, man. We gotta go back there one day.
All right. So
Hey,
what were you talking about?
yeah. Hey, Miss Sharonda had a question for you. I'm gonna jump to the top. Um, She says, Nicole, you want to read it for me because my voice is cracking bad.
Yeah, sure. So it says, Manny, I have a question. How are God or gay people treated in the Dominican Republic? Which genders are more accepted in the Dominican Republic and recognized, males or females? Does that make sense? Okay,
Yeah,
so let's start from the
yeah,
beginning.
yeah. I understand. I understand.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, just well, first of all, you cannot get married, homosexual marriage in the Dominican Republic.
Okay, I did not
So
know that.
that's yeah, that's yeah. We have not crossed that river yet. We're not there yet. So no marriage, no gay marriage here. However, society, I don't know if you noticed, John, society don't give a fuck if you're gay or not.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They don't care
The
about it.
law,
That's right.
the law, they don't allow you to marry same sex, same sex people.
Yeah, people, right?
But society, they don't care. Have
Gotcha.
have you ever seen here like any problem between a gay person and a
No,
not gay person? No.
I see gay people and straight people that talking and
They don't people
they
just
don't
don't
care.
care. They don't
They
care. They
take
don't give a damn.
they
You
take
do.
pictures together. They buy alcohol for each other and just they hug each other and they don't. And one person might be straight, one person is gay. They
Yeah,
don't.
a couple of we have a couple of transgender women that they are famous on social media, like Dominican transgenders. They're famous. You become a
Really,
celebrity.
really, really. I did not know that. Yeah, wow, wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
but they have to be pretty, obviously.
right, right. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you this true story because y'all know I'm crazy. I'm gonna say this story. Um, I was in the club one day. This wasn't in the Dominican Republic. I was drunk. I was tipsy. I was totally drunk, and I was feeling good. And it was a transgender, right? And
Yeah.
the person had their back turned, and I was just, I was feeling good, and I was just rubbing on every girl that I walked by. And I walked by this transgender. I thought it was a woman, and I rubbed from his back all the way down to his butt. And see, that's the thing about me. I love everybody. Everybody has things that they talk about and they don't want to talk about. I don't care. I don't care. I wasn't trying to rub on a transgender, but I actually rubbed on this person. And then when he turned around, or she, whatever you want to call, what you want to call the transgender, when this person turned around, I saw that it was a man, and this person was so happy, and I was just like, I was like, my bad, and I kind of tapped him on the shoulder. I was like, you have a good day, but I had filled on him. I had rubbed from his waistline all the way to his butt. So
Yeah.
now I have realized that, hey, I need to check myself these days because I don't know if I'm rubbing on a transgender or not. So the cat's out the bag. I was drunk. I was loaded. I was rubbing on girls, and I rubbed on a transgender one time.
There's like so many problems with this story. That's like it's there's so many reasons that story is a horrible story, John, and I
Is
don't
it
even
true?
know.
So tell me, cuz cat's
First
out
of
the bag.
all,
Yes, I
that's like
don't.
sexual assault. That's sexual assault, rubbing on random women. You're not
But they
supposed to
liked it
say
though.
he,
Okay,
it's she if they're trans. So it's just like not even them being a trans woman was the issue. The issue was keep your damn hands to yourself before you get yourself hurt in these streets.
I know that that was 10 years ago. That was 8, 9, 10 years ago. So
Look,
anyway, yeah. But I know now I need to keep my hands to myself. Then I wouldn't have that problem. Yeah. So anyway, back we let's go to the next question, Josh. This is for you, Manuel.
Oh yes, we have a lot of gays. A
Okay.
huge community. We
Really?
do.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we do.
Now,
We do.
do you think Puerto Rico has more gays than the Dominican Republic?
Probably, I don't know, but I will. I think yes, because Puerto Ricans they have more access to the U.S. and in the U.S. they can be open. No
That
one
makes
is going to judge you, right? And the law will allow you to get married and stuff. So probably, I don't know.
right.
Their population is a lot less than ours. Puerto
Gotcha,
Ricans are just 5 million. We are 11. So
gotcha, gotcha,
yeah, I
gotcha,
don't know.
gotcha. Now here's one right here by Jimmy. Nicole, you want to read that?
Yes. My cousin is gay and I love him to death. Have no issue with his sexual preference. I'm happy for you. That's my thing too, a lot of the time. I think a lot of it is like people just don't know how to mind their business. Like, if it has nothing to do with you, if you're like not affected by it, like just keep it moving.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I totally agree because you are absolutely right. I think someone said they had I wanted somebody just passed away. I just saw it. I don't
Oh
know.
yes, the lady, and I was looking
Okay.
it up too. Hold on. So I think in reference to that was they were talking about Sasha Mason,
Hmm.
which was a Latina transgender woman who was killed in North Carolina
Okay.
in June. No, wait. Yeah, in June.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, Quan 1993 says check out the Jeffrey Dahmer documentary. I haven't checked it out yet, but
yeah. You should. You should.
it had a lot of it was Jeffrey Dahmer gay? Was he
He
like
targeted gay, mostly black men. He had a few Latinos in there too, but it was mostly black gay men because he understood the cops weren't gonna really look into that. They weren't gonna really care. People, if they get away from those situations, a lot of the time they don't report it because they don't want to be, outed or whatever. So
yeah,
he was
wow.
targeting
Yeah. Now David Solomon says I had a gay friend in high school. His senior year, he was stabbed to death. Wow. Yeah.
sorry
Yeah.
to hear that, David.
Yeah. So sorry to
Uh,
hear that, David.
I have a question. I have a question.
Go ahead.
Um, you have places like Afghanistan, Egypt, Morocco, Nigeria, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, right?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Those places, the government they want nothing with LGBT community. Nothing. They hate homosexuality because of religion, because of whatever. That's the government, right? But in those places, you don't see civilians killing gay people, like civilians just walking into a club and shooting people just because you're gay. You see the government hunting these people down, right? In
Yes.
the US, you have the support of the government. You have laws that protect gay people. You have everything you need from the law.
Yeah.
But you see civilians killing gay people just because they're gay. It's the opposite effect, right? Why do
Right.
you think society in the US is like that?
I think a lot of it is gun laws, and a lot of it is the religious politics. So a lot of what's going on, especially right now, is um, things are just being very. America is like a Christian state. I mean nation. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what's ruling a lot of things. That's why the abortion laws are being overturned, and people aren't allowed to do things like that anymore because people are voting based off of their religious beliefs. And so a lot of people hold close to them that being gay is a sin and against God. And so it's something that they have to speak out about. And so when you get those, well, y'all don't get them when we get and claim our Americans, but like when we get those people who are like extreme or people who maybe want mental illness, have mental illness or want fame or are just sick psychos,
Right.
then they decide to go out there and do that,
Right.
and just
because it's something wrong with you. Not giving them a justification. It's not a mental disability like, oh, they need our help and compassion. It's like a mental disability like somebody should have punched you in your head a few times as a child to try to knock some sense in there.
Go ahead. You was about to say something, Manuel. That's a great point.
No, I also, yes. I mean, your cousin is great. Her explanation is awesome. I also wanted to add to what she said that probably, maybe,
Mhm.
there are other countries that people are so busy trying to survive, working to survive with a bunch of problems, that they are not just caring about if you're gay or not. But in the US, you have your basic needs covered by the government. So the stress that other countries have, you probably don't have it, and you have more time to think about stuff because the US, they have more access to education than most of the countries that I mentioned before. So you're technically educated to do something like that. So in the more educated you are in the US and the more successful you are, more mental your mental health is more affected by somehow because poor countries, I don't see that mental health issue probably because they don't even have time to think about it. Does that make sense what I'm trying to
Yes,
say?
makes a lot of sense. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. And yeah, the more poor countries. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Uh, Quan, go ahead, Nick.
Yeah. Let me think about that. Read some of the comments first, or we can go through some of
Okay.
the comments.
Quan 1993. Is it required to tell that you are transgender in the Dominican Republic?
No.
No, no.
I mean, no. The law here only recognizes two genders, male and female. I'm
Okay,
talking about the law.
that's the law.
Yeah.
Dominican people, they don't care what you are, but the law will only recognize female and male. That's it.
Gotcha, gotcha. Jimmy says, Manuel, have you ever been hit on by a gay guy? If so, what was your reaction?
Oh yeah, yeah, multiple times.
Yes,
And
yes,
I don't do anything. I just say if he's like if he tells me face to face like, "Hey, I like you," and it has happened, I just tell him it has one, two, three, four, five, like 7 times.
right.
Gay people they have approached to me and tell me clear, boom, this and that, and I say I really appreciate it,
Yeah.
but I'm not gay. I'm not interested, and they just walk away.
You know, I had a baseball friend of mine. I did not know he was gay until he hit on me one day, and we were in the strip club. That was back in my New York Yankee days when I played with the New York Yankees. And the girls wasn't giving him no play, and he was mad, and he was drunk. And he grabbed me by the hand, and he looked at me. He said, "Bro, man, I really love you, man." And he said, "Let's get out of here. Let's have some fun." And I said, "Cool." I said, "Cool. Let's go. You know what you think about doing?" And then he looked at me. You look, y'all laughing at me. Y'all just
Instead of gazing into your eyes lovingly, and you were like, "Oh, fun."
shut up, Nick. Let me finish the story. Don't be putting nothing on my damn story.
Yeah.
And then he looked at me and he said, "No." And he grabbed my arm and he said, "No, I'm talking about let's have some fun." I was like, and then it clicked to me, and I was like, "Oh, he trying to get down.
Mhm.
He trying to go have. He want to go to his house and do something." So I said, "Man, I'm good." But I appreciate it. But I never looked at him the same. Even when we took showers at the after the baseball games and everything, I was just like I felt a different way or whatever. But I had no idea that he was gay because he had a girlfriend and everything. But I see it's a lot of in the closet gay people also. And then and he was a Dominican guy. He was Dominican, but it's a lot of in the closet gay people also. Yeah. Did
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have a couple of friends that are gay, and no one knows but me.
really, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, and why do you think they decide to stay in the closet, Manuel?
The ones I know, their families are extremely Christians, and if he says it out loud, he will be happy, but his parents will be emotionally destroyed. That's what he think, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So I have a couple of them in that situation. Go ahead.
Gotcha. Mr. Pepper says, and I didn't know, Nicole, you just corrected me. And Mr. Pepper 05, and I hope nobody takes offense to it. It says, Coach, you have to say her. So is that right, Nicole? You have to,
Yeah, so
okay.
they would go by the pronouns of the new of the gender they're,
All
I guess,
right.
transforming into. I don't know how you say that,
That's
but so if
fine.
it's like a trans woman, you would want to refer to that person as her.
Do
But
you I'm sorry.
Go
Um
ahead. Go ahead.
what's your name, cousin?
co.
Cole.
Cole. Yeah, it doesn't say
Cole.
anything. Yeah, that's why I'm asking you. I don't see your name. Cole.
Not like
Or do
her
you
real
think?
her name is Nicole, but her nickname
Oh,
is
Nicole.
yeah, but
Nicole.
Cole, yeah, Cole.
Cole. Um, do you think
Hmm.
that, let's say, you play, help me, one sport, basketball. You play basketball, right? Professional basketball, Cole.
Hmm.
And look at me. And I decide to become a woman tomorrow. Should I play with against you? Do you think it's fair?
I I don't think it's fair, but I honestly can't say that I fully understand what happens when they take all those medicines and stuff. When they start like doing hormone therapy, I don't know if that changes something. But just from the little that I do know about that, like I do from the science that I know, I know it. I don't think it seems like a fair advantage all the time. I'm not sure how you make it something that's like fair for them, well, not for, I don't want to say them, but fair
Yeah.
for like the trans community as well as like the cisgender community. So I don't know what that answer is necessarily, but from what I know, I don't think I would feel like that's a fair advantage because your body, a man's body is just developed differently.
Yeah.
Like you guys have more testosterone and
Right.
things like that. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
but
true.
I did want to. I know you're trying to get through the comments, John.
No, you're good.
But I
Go ahead.
did
Go
kind
ahead.
of want to touch back on the thing that Manuel said earlier, about like the education that we have here. Um, so the I guess like it's not necessarily right to correlate the education with like mental health because all education is not created equal. Depending on what education a person being fed is what's going to lead them through that thought process. And usually people that take these extremes are being fed like a more aggressive negative rhetoric about people like that. Like
Hmm.
all churches won't be teaching the same thing to the kids in Sunday school. All teachers won't interpret the language of a book the same. And so a lot of things that's going on here now is like facts don't matter. Like scientists like lie, doctors lie. And so
Yes.
what I feel to be true is true because that's what I feel that it is. And so that's the truth. And so I think that's what,
It's about money too. Money also, honey.
yeah,
No,
money
Cole.
too, but I think just in general, people are just like as a whole, like a lot of people in the United States now are just led by just what they feel want to be true. Like I'm on debate TikTok a lot, and a lot of the times people will be like, "Well, you're talking all that book stuff and you're quoting all these statistics," and it's like, "Well, yeah, because that's what tells you the answers." But people don't
Right.
want to hear that. They
Right.
don't want to hear the
That's
facts. They want
you're
to just
absolutely right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Hey, Quan 1993, they get stoned for those in countries, right? I heard in
no.
Africa they do stone gay people sometimes, but they're really, but that was probably a long time ago. But
Yeah.
I know they're really, really strict in Africa when it comes down to
Hmm.
gays. I don't.
I
Have you
don't
ever
think
heard that?
arrested, probably not stoned.
Right.
Like in certain countries, just like how women can, like, if you're in those certain countries and you're walking alone and you're a woman, like you go to jail. So it would be the same thing, I would assume. Like, I don't think they throw rocks at you or anything for
Yeah. If
real.
y'all need to jump in while I'm reading, y'all cut me off and jump in.
Yeah.
Javon Moore says, has Nicole been hit on by a female? Nick, I mean, Coach.
Yeah, I have. I have. See, and she was convincing too. I was like, I see why people do this. She had like some good game and she was saying stuff nice. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I like this chick, but I knew it was game.
Hold on. Are you lesbian?
No,
Oh, all right. Just wanted to make sure. All right.
no.
Well,
That's why it was funny. I was considering, and I was like, I like how she's talking to me. Nice, but I didn't go with it.
uh, Dominique Pete for Manuel. Any gay people in the DR get death threats like they do in other states?
Nah,
No, no, you've never
nah.
heard it.
The other day, well, there was, of course, there's always one exception, obviously. The other day, we had a local of Jeffrey Dahmer in the Dominican Republic.
Really?
This guy, he had a relationship with another guy, right?
Hmm.
Um, so he invited him to his house, like always, and then they had an argument, and he killed him, right? He didn't know what to do with the body. He cut him in pieces, and he
Wow.
put it in a tank, a plastic tank in his house. He covered it with tape, duct tape. All right. So the whole family was looking for this person. He was on TV. We are looking for you. Blah blah blah. 31, 31 days later, he was found in
Wow.
this house.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, they had a relationship. I don't know what happened with them. They were both gay.
I got you. I
No
got
one
you.
knows.
But he
But
wasn't. But he
the whole
wasn't.
neighborhood, was stinky,
Oh,
and
it was. Yeah.
yeah, people put the claim in the police. So they thought it was an animal in the
A dead.
neighborhood
Yeah. A
dead.
dead animal.
That's
Right.
what they thought. But then the police found out, like, yeah,
It
that's
was. It
someone.
was. It
Someone
was
is
a
dead.
dead. It was a dead body. I mean, that's crazy. That's something else. Merk Young says, for Manuel and Coach, do you think down the road in baseball there will be a gay woman who plays in the MLB? I'll answer that. I can't ever see a gay woman playing in Major League Baseball because not because it's a woman, and I don't have anything against women. It's just it's so difficult. Um, you have to have like that's just like you won't see a female woman playing in the NBA. Men are stronger. Most men are stronger. Of course, you have women
But they
that are
do have the NBA has the WNBA for
right. But so the reason I said that you'll never see a woman in the men's NBA, just like I don't think you'll ever see a woman in Major League Baseball unless she's a pitcher. Now, you can that can happen because you can throw a certain speed in baseball, and if she has a changeup and a fastball and a curveball, if she knows how to perfect that, she probably could be a pitcher. But I can't see a woman playing in Major League Baseball. It's just too fast, and it's the strength level. But it can possibly be. They have those knuckleball pitchers where they throw real slow, and if you can find a woman that can throw some, a changeup or something, that it can possibly happen. Quan, 1993, would a gay person lose a job or anything beneficial if found gay in the Dominican Republic? Manuel.
would a gay person lose a job or anything beneficial if found gay? Nah, it would depend. Maybe I've never heard of it before because I have worked in call centers like customer service,
Hmm.
AT&T and stuff like that, and most of them are gay. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's a lot of gay people there. No one. I don't see no one judging people. I have never seen that. All right, me, and I've been around. I never seen that.
Gotcha, gotcha. Yes. Um, Miss Sharonda says, gay people came a long way. They have civil rights as any married person take that can adapt. You may not find a too many in the closet anymore. You may not find that many in the closet anymore. What's that? What's that guy? What's that singer name? He just came out of the closet with August Alsina or something like that. Did you know
Who?
that, Nick?
August Alsina.
Yeah, the one that was
Mhm.
messing with
Jada.
Jada Pickett.
Mhm.
I could be wrong, but I mean, you guys correct me. But I think he just came out of the closet and said that he has a he's gay. Yeah. Okay. Nick, can you go ahead and take that one over for me? My voice
Yeah.
is really hurting me.
On the topic of education, is there a sexual education here in Dominican Republic? I noticed here that people aren't aware of certain STDs. I'm curious since gay sex does have additional risk. I mean, I think
No,
all
there,
sex
there,
has a
yeah,
lot of
there's
risk.
not much. There's not much sexual education in the school. Not much. But every people, I mean, people I know, everybody wears condom. I mean,
Gotcha.
she's talking about STDs, sexual transmitted
Right.
diseases, right?
That's
Yes.
correct.
Yeah. So the people I hang with, everybody has a condom with them.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So
You
I
were
don't
about
know
to
if
say
that's a
something.
flex or
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I said I don't know if that's a flex or we all got condoms.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Next question, Cole.
I've been to Thailand plenty of times and it seems like they're very acceptable over there, especially trans people. Yeah,
Mm,
that's what I've heard too.
yes. Yes.
Um, mhm.
Yeah. August. I think.
Yeah, August Alsina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. I looked it up.
Yes. Yes. Quan 1993 says Tevin Campbell just came out the closet.
I
Uh,
thought he'd been out the closet.
I thought he had been out the closet also, but I don't know. I don't know,
I
but
love Tevin Campbell music.
yeah, I just know that yeah, I think some people are just homophobic, and I think they have issues with themselves, kind of like you said, Cole. Because I've never had a problem with a gay person, and I even
Mhm.
hear people say that gay people are rapists, and I hear stupid things like that sometimes. That gay people they'll try to have sex with little children and things like that. But you don't have to be gay to be a pervert and to want to have to try to mess with a young child. So when I hear those things from these people are just ignorant and stupid because just because you're gay, that doesn't mean that you want to have you want to be with a minor. So go ahead, Manuel.
So I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
She looks like a woman, right?
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a trans. She's popular here in the Dominican Republic,
Gotcha.
like in social media and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, she's
I
beautiful.
Yeah, I never heard she had any problem. So
Wow.
Yeah.
no.
Nick. Next question, Cole.
After my mother divorced my father after 30 years, she told me and my sister she's coming out, and we told her we love you and
Oh,
support you. That's great, Lorenzo. I'm sure that was hard for her. So I'm glad you guys were able to, still be on her side.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Mhm. Most people fear what they don't understand.
That's true.
Yes, and a lot of people also fear um a lot of people also fear things that they don't want to be that they think that they are.
That's
And
right.
so I think a lot of people who react really strongly are almost like jealous a good bit of times. Like, because why does it matter? I don't care if I see a female with another female. Cool, more men for me.
Right.
Like, more room for me to find a good one. Like, it doesn't bother me. But if I felt like I wanted to live that life and I can't, and you are, then maybe I'd be a little angry.
Gotcha.
So I think
That's
that's part of it too.
that's a great point. That's a great point. This is a great question.
I was told that the Dominican Republic is a religious country and that there are not many gay people. What are your thoughts?
Yes, it is a very 100% religious country. Christianity has a huge power here. Most people are Christians. However, yes, there are many gays. And you can see that on TV. You have a lot of gays working on TV, publicly gay.
in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, yeah,
Public,
yeah.
like I'm publicly gay.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. You see that a lot here as far as like newscasters and weather people and things like that.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
on TV because they're pretty. They're pretty and they know how to do their job. Because that's one thing. It's not because they're gay, it's because they know how to do their job. So they
gotcha.
are good at what they do, and they are
Mhm.
hired because of their skills, not because they're gay.
And that's how it should be.
That's a
Yeah.
great point. You're right, Cole.
For
Cole,
Manuel, do you have any gay or bisexual members in your family?
One, just one, but he hasn't come out of the closet yet. Just one. We
gotcha.
know it in the family. We know he's gay,
Hmm.
like, but he has never said it out
Yeah.
loud. But we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, not on my cousin's side, me and Cole's side, but on my mom's side, the guy, and Cole, I told you this before. I have a transgender cousin,
Yeah.
and
I follow her on
she,
Facebook.
yeah, yeah, she started the rally to try to get rid of Dave Chappelle's thing on Netflix. So that's my actual cousin. That's my second cousin on my mom's side. She started the rally to get rid of Dave Chappelle on Netflix and try to take his Netflix special down, and started the boycott. And she actually got in the fight right right there at the in front of Netflix. And
You know
go ahead.
what? You were saying before that some people think that gay people are rapists. On the contrary, I was looking to some data a couple of days ago. Gay people are more likely to get raped by other people.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
definitely true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, they are gay people that I have noticed and learned that they love attention, just like anybody else. And that's just
Mhm.
that's I have seen where uh, like gay people, they'll go to the club and they'll just start shit just for no reason. And but that happens on both sides. But I have seen where you have gay people that are just want to be flamboyant and seen. And I'm not trying to be against gay people or nothing like that, but I have seen where just gay people have just been loud for no reason and just try to be seen, or just try to like, hey, I'm gay. You treat me bad because I can't get in because I'm gay. No, you can't get in because you left your damn ID at the house. That's why you can't get in.
Mm.
I see that sometimes, with gay people, but I see it on both sides. I see it with straight people too. They just act the damn fool. But anyway, next, go ahead, Cole.
I know you remember this, coach. Back in the 80s, they said AIDS was a gay person disease. Yeah, it definitely was pushed that the gay people got different, like
Yeah,
sexually transmitted diseases.
yeah, and that's not
Mhm.
that's not true at all.
Not
Yeah,
at all.
not
No.
not at all, not at all.
No.
Yeah,
But they have to put the blame on someone.
yes, yeah, they have to put it on.
Exactly.
Yeah, they put it on monkeys at first. They was thinking they was talking about
Yeah.
it came from monkeys. Uh,
Rick P, do they have gay clubs in the Dominican Republic or places where gay people go to hang
that's a
out?
good question.
You've been there, John.
I, I've
And
been there.
well, you've been by that place in La Zona Colonial, Colonial Zone.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, there are a couple of gay bars
okay.
in that area by
I've never,
gay
I've,
owners.
I've never been in a gay club.
And there is a park. There is a
Mhm,
park which is called the Pink Park. Pink,
mhm.
the color pink, and
Mhm.
it's painted as like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gay.
Now,
Like
say that again. Now, where is it? Now, tell me one more time. You said I've been by there again. Where
you,
is it?
yeah, it's in Colonial Zone. You've been there, right? You
Yeah.
see the
Okay.
the,
Yeah.
the big cathedral, the church.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You remember that?
Yes.
Um.
Where Christopher Columbus is his statue.
Oh yes, there is. Yeah, exactly. By that area, there is
But,
a.
but a
But
little
there are no.
farther down.
Yeah, but it's at night, obviously. It's,
Okay, gotcha.
yeah, you've been there during the day, but
Right, right, right.
it's they open at night.
I got you.
So yes, that's it looks like Amsterdam at night.
Okay,
In,
gotcha, gotcha,
in
gotcha.
yeah,
Hey,
like
let me
everybody's
see.
gay.
Since you brought up the Colonial Zone, they have a restaurant in the front, and I love eating at that place. But a lot of gay people meet up at the restaurant in the front at the Colonial Zone. Did you know that?
You're talking the one that is right in front of the cathedral.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yeah,
yes, 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 yes.
yeah,
A lot of gay people there.
yeah. And
Yeah, but I don't know why.
yes, yes. I think that's just like where they hang out and meet at because, like when I was with Brenda, I liked the food there, and I would go there and I would see like gay people, and then they would come over and sit next to each other. They would mingle, and another gay person would come over and talk, and it's kind of like musical chairs almost right there in the front, and I just see.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know the app. I think it's Tinder. Tinder, is that how they call it?
Tinder. Yes.
Tinder. All right. Yeah, I have heard of some incident because of that app because they start getting to know people that they don't know, and then they get together, and I've heard of like people getting killed by, and some of them are gay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they meet up another gay guy, and something happened, and then they get killed. They can meet up like a Jeffrey Dahmer somewhere. Yeah, I've heard of some crimes committed through the app.
Wow. Yeah, I can
Yeah, there's
imagine.
been a lot of that stuff. Stuff like that generally happens, especially, and it goes back to the same reasoning where why Jeffrey Dahmer was doing it, because it's like these are gay people, these are black and Hispanic people, like who cares? That's the same reason why you see other people who like a lot of times they go after prostitutes because it's a prostitute. Who cares?
Yeah,
Like if she comes up dead, the cops aren't going to spend time looking for her.
Right.
Like nobody cares about her.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not saying that that's true, but that's how they perceive it. And a lot of the time, it does help the cops kind of be like, I got other things.
and I've seen that transgender they are the suicidal rate suicide,
Hmm.
it's
Yeah.
extremely high
Yes,
among the transgender community.
that
Yeah.
is true. That's true. That is true. I don't understand this question, Cole.
Are the doctors gay friendly? Gays are humans too. So he
Oh,
wants to know if y'all doctors, Manuel, treat like gay people well or if they're discriminated on.
Are the DR? Yeah, yeah. We already said yes.
Oh, Dominican Republic. I'm saying
I
doctor.
think he means Dominican Republic.
Yeah,
That's what
he
I think.
does. Sorry.
gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, Dominicans they don't care if you're gay or not.
Right,
Trust
right.
me, they don't.
Mhm.
You can
Hey,
go anywhere.
that's right. That's right. Is it true Jamaicans have issues with gay people? It's a lot of Jamaicans in the Dominican Republic. So
Oh,
it,
really?
it- I mean, I see a lot of Jamaicans in the Dominican.
Uh,
Jamaicans have issues with gay people.
Have you? First of all, do you think it's a lot of Jamaicans in the Dominican Republic?
no, I don't know many Jamaicans in here. No.
Oh wow. Well,
Uh,
I see a lot of Jamaicans in the Dominican.
all right, all right.
And I guess because they talk to me because I speak English, maybe I don't know, but
Probably yes,
yeah.
yes.
But I've never, I don't know, I can't answer that question about Jamaicans. Do they have any issues with gay people? I have no idea.
I think you would suffer some harassment
Hmm.
here, maybe in prison
Gotcha.
if
Okay,
you're gay. Maybe I don't know.
gotcha. It happens all over the world. Tinder and social media. Quan
Hmm.
1993 said, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Um, uh, I I I only met one
Hold
Jamaican
on.
here.
Give me
Yeah. Hmm.
one second.
John, you need a gay person on this live. Do a part two.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a great idea. We have, I know two gay Dominican guys, and I'll definitely reach out to them. I have their phone numbers, and I'll definitely reach out to them. I don't know if I have any. The only gay friend I had was, and he passed away. Um, but I do have two gay friends in the Dominican Republic that I know that I can reach out to. I know Melvin has their number also. If I still have their number, but Cole,
Okay, Kwani Jones says everybody in the family has a gay friend or a gay family member.
yes,
My cousin who is bisexual, everybody growing up thought she act like the rapper the Brat.
the
The
brat
Brat's
is so cool. I
awesome.
love the brat. The
I
brat is
do
so
too. She's so
yeah.
funny and she's
The,
so cute.
the brat can like she can bring the tough side out, and then she can bring it down and act real prissy. I love the brat.
Yeah.
I watch the Ricky Smiley morning show all the time, so I listen to it. So I love the brat. She's something else. Yeah.
Yeah, she's really funny.
Hmm. Yeah, she is. Miss
Uh,
Sharonda. I have a cousin. She's married to a woman. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that in all states, Cole, where you can be married now, or that's just in certain states?
I think they're trying to revoke it in certain states. It's a thing now that they got abortions banned or whatever. They're going after um like probably gays next, and I
Yeah.
think
I
that's
wonder
one of the things I heard
if
circulating.
do you do you believe, and I'm gonna give you my opinion on it, but do you believe, and I'm asking everybody that's on this alive, do you believe in Manuel, this is for you also. Do you believe a gay couple should be able to adopt? This comes up a lot. Do you believe a gay couple should be able to adopt a
Since
child?
since I don't see a problem. I don't have any problem with gays. I would say no problem at all. But that's my opinion. If you're gay and you have the resources to adopt, like financially, and you are gonna teach this kid a good education, go ahead and adopt as many kids as you want.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Yes, yes. Do you think that it'll lure that person over to being gay also? That child?
No,
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Cole,
Just
go ahead and expound
yeah,
on that.
yeah. Cole, go ahead. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean I don't think it's like luring them because it's like I'm not luring my child into straightness. So it's just like, are we trying to trick them into like heterosexual relationships? Or are they I think things are just more times change.
Mhm.
And I don't think it's going to
But he might try.
negatively.
If it's a boy or girl, they might try with someone with the same sex because they see it as something normal. They might try to
Yeah.
experience, maybe.
No, possibly the same way that straight people were throwing
Exactly.
their
Yeah.
kids into like gay conversion therapy and like, subjecting them to like horrible treatment and abuse in order to get them to be straight. I don't think that gay people are going to go
Though,
in that
yeah.
same
Right.
like.
And gay parents, I've seen they are great parents. They do a good job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, as long as there's so many problems though. And here's my thing is that like with all of the problems that are within the adoption system, that are within like the foster system, all the issues you have with like children being molested or being abused or being beaten, like the if your focus is like I don't think this kid should have two dads, like do you really care about the child? Because you know that there's a lot of problems and when you get other people who might be good parents and you're kind of limiting the options for that kid.
That's true. Yeah. 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 I just this just came. Y'all know I'm kind of throwed, and this just popped up in my head. It's hard. I think it's hard for a Dominican person to be gay. You know why? Because
Why?
because Dominicans are always late at everything. Y'all late all the time.
Shut up, John.
And gay people are usually like on time and they 30 minutes early. It's real
Yeah,
hard for it's real hard for a Dominican to be gay. Because they late all the time.
yeah.
Am I
You wanted to bring that up, right? Because I was late.
no, it don't have nothing to do with you. But you know,
Uh, just kidding.
but I know that gay people are really they're real particular about their time and their time slots and stuff like that. And they're real punctual when it comes down to stuff. But
Yeah.
Dominican people are you got to before we move on, you have to say yes. Dominicans are always late.
Yes. Yeah.
John likes to group people in little. He
Pockets.
likes, he
Yeah. You
likes to
know what?
organize people.
When professionally, gay people are pretty good at what they do.
That's right.
Yeah, if they are pretty good because they
They,
know they have a lot of pressure from society,
that's
so
right.
they have to do they have to
They go
what's
above and beyond. They go above and beyond.
yes, because they want
Yeah,
to prove you wrong. Like
that's right.
yeah,
They want to prove that their
yeah.
job is
In here they dominate everything everything related to beauty, like nails, beauty salon. You have a lot of gays here. They are owners of
right.
business like that.
Right.
Hmm.
Rick P, do you think gays are more accepted in the Dominican Republic or the United States?
I would say the U.S. because the law protects gay people in the U.S. So I think you have more benefits in the U.S. being gay. You can get
Yeah.
married. You're able to adopt. So I think in the U.S. it's it's more accepted in the U.S.
Let me ask you this. Let's say, or I'm not going to use you as an example because I don't want to say you, but let's just say a man adopts, he's gay, but he adopts a child. Can a man just go adopt a child, or a woman just go adopt a child in the Dominican Republic?
The process is very long because I know a couple they wanted to adopt a kid.
Hmm.
The process there is a lot of paperwork to get
Have
that
you
done.
ever heard of a gay couple adopting a Dominican child?
Legally,
Yes,
no, it's not going to happen legally
it's not going to happen.
because the law is against gay.
Gotcha,
Yeah, they're not going to let you adopt the baby
gotcha.
legally speaking.
Mono Davis says, I wonder, do you ever see young children who are gay being bullied by other kids? Have you ever seen that, Manuel?
Uh, yes.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, yes. You know, kids are cruel.
Yes,
They're natural bulliers.
yes.
So
And
yes,
they try to make fun of people. They try to get that laugh. They try to get people to
yes,
laugh.
yeah. You
Co-
know, kids they want attention,
Yes,
and they will try to do anything to make the other people laugh. And I'm sure, and I have worked with kids at school, and yes, they bully the other kid that looks or is gay.
right.
Hmm.
Cole,
Yes.
Cole, do you do you does Brooklyn ever talk about that with with her being in school? Does she ever talk about just any of her classmates or anything just being gay or just does she ever talk about that to you at all?
Yeah, so in her age group, it's very normalized to them. It's more difficult for like older people, I think. So she's had friends who were like lesbians or people who were what's it called? Non-binary. It was so she wanted to go instead of she and her, she wanted to go by like they and them.
Mm,
So pronouns, that's what it is. She used different pronouns. So it was they and them instead of she and her.
right.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I think that they go through that. I think that tomboys and stuff like that don't exist anymore. It's like, oh, you're somewhere on this spectrum. Like you're no longer a tomboy. You're now um, gender fluid.
Gotcha.
So And those things mean basically they mean basically the same thing. You know, I don't by the time Brooklyn's that age and old enough to make those decisions, like that'll be none of my business. I would rather her with like a female that treated her right than like a man who treated her poorly. Now I have my preferences, you know, like I would love to see her, you know, be
Yeah.
like me, you know, like I want to be able to relate to her in that way. And so that's normal, but I would never push that on her. I would never, you know.
And I'll say this with my son. I don't, people. I have gotten into debates with people, and Manuel, you can kind of expound on this. My son, I've never had like where, of course, if my son was gay, I would, still uplift him and I would love him. But people talk about, are you born gay? And I don't believe you can be born gay, but it could be true. But the thing is that my son, I was punching my son in the chest, and we was playing basketball, and I was putting him in the headlock, and we were digging in the mud and in the dirt when he was like 5, 6 years old. I was buying him trucks. I was we're playing baseball. I would put mud on his face, and we would act like we were Rambo, and we would be crawling in the dirt and stuff like that. So I really do believe that has a factor in it. And if my son comes out one day and say, "Hey, Daddy, I want to be with another guy," I would still love him the same. But going to the part where you're born gay, I don't know. I just can't see that. And I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm just saying that's just my opinion.
Do you
That's
think
what
people are born straight?
I believe that people are taught certain things. I believe people are taught like, hey, this is it. Like it has been shown that a lot of kids that has sisters, they come out, they are gay because they have sisters and they only have women in the house. That I wish I would have pulled that up, but I don't have any problem with that. But I'm just letting you know that it's very hard for me to believe that somebody is born gay. And that's just my 2 cents that I wanted to throw out there. What do you think about that, Manuel? And I want to hear your what you have to say, Cole. Also,
Well, this time I disagree with you because, well, you got people, they've been surrounded by a male dominant environment.
hmm
They are good fighters. They play positions of leadership. They play basketball. They play baseball. They don't look gay at all. But
right?
in their private life, they like to have sex with other men. So I think your sexual orientation is not coursed by the environment. You the way you like sex, I think there's no way to explain it. You just like it. That's what you enjoy. That's what makes you happy. So I don't think like you're born or not born. I think it's something that you discover with the time,
Gotcha.
whether you are surrounded by female or males.
Yeah, but like Bernie, you ever heard of the comedian Bernie Mac before? That died, Bernie Mac, the comedian.
No, no, I never heard of him.
Yeah, he would take the toy away, the Barbie doll, and throw it in the trash can because he didn't want that boy to be playing with that Barbie doll. Do you think a boy should be playing with a Barbie doll?
I don't think so. I wouldn't do that to my kid, but that's
Right.
me. All
Gotcha.
right.
I
Yeah.
think a part
I,
of that though is like toxic masculinity. So I think that you don't a boy playing with a Barbie doll or playing with a baby doll really doesn't have anything to do with what that child's sexual preference is going to be with their when they're older. I think John, you're confusing like being an effeminate man with being a gay man. And those are two different things. So kind of like you can be I could see a correlation between a man being raised around a lot of women or sisters and being more effeminate than maybe other men will be. Maybe he
Yes.
likes to go get his nails done. Maybe he has a really, you know, like
Yeah.
extreme facial routine because y'all just like to throw soap and stuff on there and keep it pushing.
Right.
So I think things like that would be more different. But kind of
Just
like what Manuel said,
yeah.
the person that you like is
Let me ask you this. What's the guy name that just got in trouble? He got to do Fed time. He got to do Fed time. Christie. I
yeah,
watched him all the time.
Chris
He's.
Christie.
I thought. I thought he was gay,
Yeah,
but
because he's a feminine. That's what I'm saying. You're confusing an effeminate man with a gay man.
right. Right.
So you can be very feminine or very like traditionally feminine in your actions and still like women. Like Chris Christie had like 2, 3 kids, and he had to add a few kids and stuff, and they've been married for a while.
For a
So
while
you
now.
can be just a softer type of man without being a gay man.
Yeah,
So
I get what you're saying. I mean, I think what she says, and I agree with her, is that you probably are not as masculine. You don't show that much masculinity as the other men. You are more effeminate. That's the right pronunciation.
yes, sir.
Effeminate than the others.
Hmm.
And the way I would raise my kid when I get one, if it's a man, even if it's a female, I would do the same. I would be I would teach him to be ready for life, like to be tough and shit. Like we would do no weakness in my environment. That's the way I was raised. There was no time for being weak. I would take my kid to a mountain. Let's go there. And we'll stay here tonight. Oh, daddy, I'm scared about this. Yeah, yeah, but life is scary. You got to learn. That's what
Why?
I would do.
Why would you do that? Why?
I would do it because that would develop what I think it's, in my opinion, what I think it's, not being afraid of anything.
Hmm.
And I think that's a way that proper masculinity, according to me, again, right? Because this topic, it's
Yeah.
very sensitive. I don't want anybody to be offended, right? So,
Right.
in my opinion, um, men raised. I'm talking about. I'm not talking about gay men. Men in all
Right.
terms, whether it's
Right.
gay or not. If he's raised in an environment, let's say in Haiti, for example, in Haiti you have to survive. So naturally, you have no time to be weak. You have to be tough because nothing is for granted in Haiti, right? So whether you're gay or not, you will be like ready for life. You will not be spoiled. Is that correct? Spoiled.
That makes sense. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would raise my kid that he knows that if you want something, you gotta work hard to get it. If you are riding the bicycle and you fall on the floor if you fall, all right, I'm here to help you if you need me, but you have to stand up, baby.
Yes. Suck it up.
That's
Be
supposed
be tough. Be
that's
tough.
that Yeah, that's supposed to happen. You got to be tough.
Cole, go ahead. Cole, what you thinking about? You was about to say something.
I was like, we could have a really interesting conversation about masculinity that will probably be good for another day, and we could really like flesh that out.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have
That's
you
right.
ever, John, met somebody who was masculine, very masculine and gay?
Yes. That baseball player I was telling you about. He
Okay.
he fooled me. I
No, he wasn't fooling you. He was just masculine and gay.
no, well, I guess yeah, that's the wrong word. I guess he didn't fool me. Well, I had no idea. I had no idea. Let me put
I've
it
had
like
the opposite happen where I thought somebody was gay. And guys use that too, where they will like pretend to be or like come across as very effeminate and read purposely as gay to be able to get like
right.
closer to women. It's weird.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Next, my voice is about
I got
gone.
you.
Next, go ahead.
Ex-scrolling. Absolutely, gay folks should be able to provide. There are many kids without parents. Why would you want to stop a kid from getting into a love movie and leaving just because the parents are gay? I agree 100%.
Hey, Manuel, can you turn your fan a little bit away from the Yeah, it's kind of loud. Thanks, brother.
He's
Yeah,
trying to get his Beyonce moment.
I'm trying to look for. There is a guy who works on TV here. He's extremely athletic, masculinity,
Mhm.
100%, and he is extremely gay.
Wow.
So the guy is like I look like a baby in front of him. He's
Right.
tough.
He's yeah,
The way he speaks, everything, tall. He's
like
he's
like
he's
Terry
like
like Terry Crews. Like he looks like Terry
yeah.
Crews.
He
Yeah.
looks like Thor, the guy in the movie
Or
with the hammer,
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
and he's gay as fuck.
Wow.
I don't find that.
I love how Dominicans just say just hey he's just gay as fuck.
All right.
That's him right there.
Yeah, that's him. Look at this guy, the mustache and everything. I
Yeah,
don't know if you can see.
he got some big muscles too, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's tall. Yeah, yeah. This
Yeah.
guy.
He lives in the Dominican.
Uh
Yeah, his
huh.
arms are huge.
Yeah, he's famous here. He's famous. This guy is the gayest person that I ever seen on TV.
How
Manuel.
can how can you be extra gay on top of somebody else? You can't.
That's him. That's him.
Okay. Do you guys?
Okay. Do
Nicole,
you
go ahead.
guys think 30 or 40 years from now, people will accept gay people on who they are, human beings? Yeah, definitely. People are. I think there's already been a lot of great strides that have been made, and there's always growth, and I think it's going good.
That's
Oh,
right.
everyone hit that like. That's me.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Um,
Coach, this is an awesome topic. You should do a part two with Darlene and her sister about teens being gay, or do they know any gay people in their family or school? That's a good idea, Esmeralda. I'm going to write that down.
thank you so much. Yeah. Dominican children are more advanced, in my opinion. Do you agree, Cole?
I
Advanced?
think,
What do you mean by advanced?
As far as like they learn and they know. It seems like it, just like Darlene and Jasmine, and it seems like these girls grow so much faster in the Dominican Republic. Like at 11, 12 years old, they know all about sex and everything. is
yeah.
is is that true? Do you believe that, Manuel?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Of
yeah,
course. That's what I'm telling you about the environment. The
yeah,
environment.
that's right. That's right.
Have any of you ever dated somebody who is bisexual?
Not that I know of.
No, I have not
No, no. Yeah, I
either.
never thought about it. Now I'm thinking like,
Like,
was she bisexual by any chance?
Well,
No, I
right,
don't. No, I
right,
don't
right,
know.
right. Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I was about to say something, but I'll move on. Next.
Yes,
um,
yes, Tina. Oh, I'm just saying yes to her question.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
I'll read. Oh,
Yeah.
Manuel, is there any gay? Okay, gotcha. Yes. Next.
Are gay tourists from US or anywhere safe in the Dominican Republic?
Yeah, I have some stories about
Let's
U.S.
let's let's hear
gay.
one. Let's hear one. Let's hear one.
I used to work in Punta Cana at a hotel, right? Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, and I used to work at the casino, and I used to be work for public relations, talking to people, bringing people into the casino. So there is this couple, homosexual couple, right? Gay couple. They have been looking at me for like 3 or 4 days and talking to me. Hey, you look very nice. And one day they approached me and they said, I know you're not gay, all right? So don't feel harassed, but I want to ask you a favor. And I was like, oh my God. All right. And he said, do you know anyone? But he has to be like you. But do you know anyone, any of your friends that would stay one night with me and my husband, and we are gonna pay him. All right, so okay.
He was hit. I think he was letting you know that. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, 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 he told me, look, I know you are not gay, so I'm not talking to you. So what I did this. I told him, well, I think I might know someone. Then I thought of a friend of mine that he has his wife, he has two kids, but his secret is that he's also gay, right? And I called him and hey, I have this situation, and they're gonna pay you whatever you ask. And he said, well, this is the perfect moment because I'm unemployed. He said. I said, okay, I'll call you right back. I spoke to them. How much are you gonna pay? He said, no, you tell me. They wanted me to tell them. And I
Wow.
said, like, I don't know anything about like gay transactions and shit. I don't know.
Right.
So, so I showed them a picture. Right. Back
Yeah.
then, cell phones were not that advanced as now.
Right.
So he sent me like a text message with a picture. All right. And I show them and they say they did this. He's perfect.
Gave the
He said,
thumbs up.
yeah, and he with his voice, like, he's perfect, he said. All right. I told him, um, would you pay $1,000? I told him, like, but I thought they were gonna say no. I just said a number.
Right.
Would you pay him $1,000? And they said, you know what they said? Of course, and I will also tip him.
Oh my goodness.
I called him
Yeah,
right
they
back.
will.
Yeah, I called him right back and say, yo, this is what I told him, right? I told him, they're gonna pay you $500 for one night. Is that okay for you? He said, of course, I have nothing right now in my pocket. Let me see them. I show him a picture of the two gentlemen. They were like under 60s, 60, 62, something like that. So when he came to the hotel, I told him, look, you said 500, right? But in reality, they're going to pay you 1,000. So I want my commission. I told him. So he gave me my commission, and you know for how long they stay together?
How long?
1 week.
Are you serious?
Yes, and they loved it. And they came to me and they said, Manuel, thank you for this experience. Your friend, he's awesome. Yeah, he made a whole bunch of money with him. I don't know what
How
happened
much?
next,
Yes.
but I just know they stayed
For one
together,
week.
the three of them for 1 week.
What you think about Cole? Go ahead, Cole.
Listen, I'm not surprised.
Yes. 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 Yes.
I'm not surprised at all. People are always
Look,
looking for a throuple when they're on vacation.
But I had to lie. I had to lie to his wife because his wife, he told his wife that he was gonna do some work with me.
right.
Hey, Manuel, he's got a job for me, so I gotta go meet him. And
So
she
he
called me
so
like,
he was married. He was married.
of course, yes, he
Wow.
got a ring right here.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Um Cole, go ahead, please.
All right, Amber Joyner, Manuel, you are such a handsome guy. Had anybody mistaken you for gay because you're so good looking? Same question for you, Coach. She just shooting her shots. Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah. I already said that in previously. Yes, I have been. Yes, I have been approached by a couple of gays. Yes. How about you, John?
Yes, I've already covered that also, but yes,
Yeah.
yes, I
Remember, you are the swinger in the group.
am.
You
That's
used.
right. Yeah. But I don't. There's a code when I don't know if it's like that now, but as a swinger, gays, being gay wasn't permitted. I don't know if it's changed or not.
Well, it's probably at the clubs you were at. I'm sure they had their own clubs because
Yeah,
they've
probably so.
always had their own little things.
But
Hmm.
as a swinger is a person that now women are with women, but I've never been to a swingers club where I have seen a man with another man. Never.
All right.
But yeah,
Mhm.
so that's my answer. Yeah. Um and
Our
let's
Latin country is very acceptable for gay people.
Manuel.
In Argentina, I think they approved gay marriage. in Argentina, but I don't know of any other Latin American country that approved it.
Right, right. Yes.
Hmm. Elizabeth, I've been to a drag show in Los Angeles, California, and I really enjoyed myself. And I'm not even gay. But gay people are so nice and friendly. They are not
Yeah.
troubled people at all. I just wanted to
Yeah,
share that. Thank
yeah.
you, Elizabeth. That's true. Drag shows are they are really fun.
You Cole, you been to a drag show?
Yeah, my one of my best friends is a gay guy. And so like when you go to the gay club though, they just turn like around midnight, it just stops being a club and then they just do like a drag show. And I was like, "Oh, this is a thing. Like y'all do this every time." But I don't know if it's
Right.
like just here, but it's
Yeah.
it's a drag show every night.
Gay people, they make me laugh. They really I don't laugh at them. I laugh with them because and for the most part, they're so funny. They're kind of like party starters. You ever heard of party starters? They're like they keep the party going, So
Mhm.
yeah, that's So I don't have any problems with them at all. Uh, is Coach
Daniel.
crying? Man, my voice is going. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, he's a little sick, so his voice is in and out, Daniel, but he's doing okay. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, yeah,
Look
yeah,
at JoJo stepping in. Thanks, JoJo. Yeah, he's just a little under the weather.
yeah. We got
All
we
right.
got we got we're gonna wrap it up in about 5 more minutes, y'all. But let's go ahead and finish these questions.
All right, Merk Young. I know people who were in a bad relationship who were in bad relationship after bad relationship and said to themselves, "I might as well go to the other side." I don't think that's true. I've been in plenty of horrible relationships. And then he put another comment that says, "But it doesn't make me want to turn gay." I think women do that more. Women will do that more than men will do that. It's like a simpler transition, and it's not as heavily criticized.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Manuel,
Was that 1,000 US or Dominican?
U.S. U.S.
yeah, a thousand, a
U.S.
thousand, a thousand Dominican is $20. So yes,
Yeah,
I
that's
can get
nothing. No.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last part of his comment. I read it.
Okay, gotcha.
Sharonda, Manny is the pimp daddy.
Miss Rhonda said
And
you're
I
pimp.
was co-signing what she said. That's what I was thinking too. Manny was like the step in pimp for the night. Like, oh, let me take my cut off the top,
Right.
send you home for your week of fun.
That's right. That's right. Hey guys, I know that. Let's talk about what we're gonna be doing in the future. Manuel, can you kind of explain what we're gonna be doing in the future when I get to the Dominican Republic?
What we talked the other day about going to beautiful places with female friends. Is that what you said?
Female and I wouldn't mind going with males also, but like people and just talking about life or whatever. But mostly females because I know the women are going to be like, oh, why you didn't bring any guys? But I think for the most part, kind of tell everybody what our plan is at these rivers.
So what John wants to do, he wants to go to a river, like a beautiful one, and like do some cooking, some music, some talking, but it's random conversations, like talking about life, is talking about what you like to do, stuff like that, like a normal conversation between human beings.
Right.
Yes.
And the woman, and for the most part, it's probably going to be women, but
Yeah.
women they're going to have the swimsuits on and the bathing suits and things like
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
I think that'll be cool. You think, Cole? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I think, I'm sure Manuel knows a lot of very interesting like food dishes, and you guys could give us some stuff that we don't know a whole lot about.
Yeah.
So I'll be excited to see what you guys are gonna be cooking up over there.
Yeah. But it's not going to be about me. It's going to be about the girl.
About the girl, right?
Yeah. It's some
About
kind
Now,
of an
what
informal, like an interview, kind of informal one.
Yeah.
what can we cook by the river? What can we cook by the river?
I think you should take a barbecue. That's the easiest one, I guess, because you just take the meat and put it there.
Do you know how to make rice, Manuel?
I know how to make rice. Yes,
Yeah, can we make rice by the river?
yes, we can, of
Fish,
course.
fish, shrimp.
Yes. However, we can do it. But if you ask me what's the easiest thing, I would say rice,
Hmm.
fried chicken, stuff like that, because that's a lot quicker.
Okay, gotcha,
That
gotcha.
yeah, yeah.
Cole, please.
Oh, so that fed him and his wife for at least a month. The 500.
No, he made more than $1,000. Obviously, he was
You
Yeah,
seven
he was
days.
there for like a week.
wow. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Cassie Shay. People always mistake women as lesbian because we always compliment other women.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely think that that means that you're interested in other women, and that's certainly not the case.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, this is
In
our
the in the
this is
DR, that's not the case. I'm sorry, because in the
that's
DIs, women dance together, and that's normal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
they
yes.
dance,
yeah.
machete, that's normal.
That's right. That's right. Um, Manuel, this is our favorite person right here. We talked about him yesterday. Says Buenas noches.
Hey, buena noche, Taino. Taino.
Yeah,
He's a good guy.
he is
I
a
love
good
him.
guy. He is. He's awesome. I love. Hey, thanks for your comment the other day about what you know. I appreciate it. Thanks for your information and your wisdom.
Brian Perkins, what a great topic. We need a part two and part three, specifically involve Delaney and Jasmine. How do you say it? That's not the right name.
Darlene, Darlene.
Darlene and Jasmine.
Yes.
Boom. Sorry.
Hey, let me ask you this before we go, guys. Manuel, do you know any gay people that might want to come on the show and talk about it that lives in the Dominican?
I would need to ask. I would need to ask.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
cool, yeah, all right. I think I'm gonna let you guys wrap everything up with final conclusions because my voice is killing me.
Go ahead, Cole. Ladies
Um,
first.
thank you. No, I think we all kind of just agree that a lot of the stuff that goes here on here in America, we're God loving, gun loving, our own opinion loving people. So we take it a little far, but hopefully things will balance out, and gay people deserve the same right to live their life and just be people, living and loving whoever they want to. And as long as it's not my husband, him or a man or a woman, I don't really care. They better just stay away from him.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I like that.
Well, mental health in the United States is a real deal. So you see people just walking into clubs and doing what they do, and
Mhm.
I think everybody must be respected, no matter their sexual orientation. You can do whatever you want with your life, as long as you don't hurt other people. So
Do you,
that's my take.
do, yeah, do you think in if the guns were plentiful like in the Dominican Republic, do you think you guys would have the same problem as the United States?
Ah, yeah, bro. Like anybody just walk into the supermarket and purchase a gun, that would be that would create a problem that we don't have.
Mhm.
Wow. So
Yeah.
it's that's a good thing that everybody doesn't have access to guns.
Legally speaking, you can get
Yeah.
an illegal weapon, but legally speaking, yeah, not everybody can get one. It's expensive.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Haiti has guns everywhere. Haiti has guns. Everybody has a gun in Haiti
Guess where the guns come from?
from the United States. Yeah, that's right.
Lots of them. Hmm.
Yes, that's it's so sad. So sad. And on that note, Pimp Boy, feel better, Coach. Great seeing you all, Manuel and Cole. Hey guys, thank y'all so much for being a part of the Dominican route. I'm so happy that the channel is growing. We're really getting ready to take the channel to the next level starting next month. So I'm excited. Thank y'all so much, Manuel. And I'll see you on the 5th, brother. And Cole, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See y'all later. Everybody have a
God
good
bless.
night.
May peace be still. See y'all later. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.